convey emotions, mood and messages. A photograph must be beautiful because it must evoke a sensory of experience for the viewers. Namaste everyone. Today we have fortune to have an eminent photographer, Mr. Agrawal, who was born in a business family. He started his journey into photographer at a tender age, 12, without any formal training. His works are heavily influenced by pure pictorialism and aesthetic senses. Fellowship of Indian International Photographic Council, Lifetime Achievements, Awards from Academy of Visual Measures. 800 pictures had been displayed and more than 100 awards received at international and national exhibitions are few features in his cap. Now I request Mr. Agrawal sir to address the gathering and enlighten our Prakashites with few tips in photography and enhance their skills.
Good morning everybody. So we have again come back with photography contest this time, but less number of students I see. All of you take pictures? Yes, sir. Okay, you all are going to participate? Yes, sir. Good. So like last time, we already also have a contest this time with a slight change. For seniors, we will have a practical on-the-spot shooting session, so that everybody will have a level playing ground, and we want to see in the same shooting situation how different people are able to create, different children are able to create different pictures, or a better picture in the same situation, a better pictures than others in the same location, in the same lighting position or lighting situation. Who can get us the best picture? That is why for the seniors we have on the spot contest this time. Only the venue, Mr. Vasu is coming now. He will be announcing where on the spot contest will be there, or we may not announce the venue today. It will remain as a surprise. We will ask all of you to assemble. We will take you to a place and ask you to shoot. Okay. So for juniors we have two categories or two themes this time. One is animals and one is temples of Vizag. So temples of Vizag, in the sense, it need not be only temples of the city of Visakhapatnam district, anywhere you can include. And animals, I will show you the definition and I will tell you what all we want in animal category and what we want to exclude from the animal category this time. And reflection, we are repeating this theme for the second time because it is very creative for the seniors. We have included reflection, and you have lot of opportunity to show your creativity in reflection for the senior section. So we will start the presentation. What is an animal actually? When we want to understand something, I generally take the help of dictionaries to understand the definition or what it means. So to remove our confusion, I went to dictionary, but first time it created more confusion than it removed my confusion this time. So when I looked at the different definition of animal this time, I found in one dictionary it said a creature that is not a bird, not a fish, or not an insect, or not a human. So that means that says that bird, fish and insect or human are not considered to be animal. But animal kingdom, when we talk, we also include human being, we include all like living species as animal. But this definition says that no, human being and birds, fish and insects are not considered to be animals. It has not mentioned about amphibians, it has not mentioned about lizards. Anyway, so another definition says a living thing that can move, it can eat, and it can react to the world through its senses, especially sight and hearing. Mammals, insects, reptiles and birds. So as per that, mammals, insects, reptiles, birds, all are animals. In ordinary use, animal means all living beings except humans. A lion is a wild animal and a dog is a domestic animal. So this says that everybody is a animal except human being. So that is why we say, why are you behaving like an animal? To a human being, when we scold, why are you behaving like an animal? That means animal is not a human being. Or a human being, when he behaves like a wild animal, then we call him an animal to a human being. So animal, human being is discarded. Now the third definition says, an animal is a living creature such as a dog, lion or rabbit rather than a bird, fish, insect or human being. Any living creature other than a human being, little scroll down please. Creature other than a human being can be referred to as an animal. So almost same thing, but another, this is a little biological definition. What is an animal? Is animals are multicellular eukaryotes whose cells are bound together by collagen. So even fish, even reptiles, that definition is same. Animals dominate human conceptions of life on earth because of their size, diversity, abundance, mobility. The presence of muscles and mobility is one of the primary characteristics of the animal kingdom. So it doesn't differentiate human being, fish or insects. It takes everybody as a human, means animal. So there is one more interesting definition. Unlike plants, animals are living things like plants. Like plants, animals need food and water to live. Plants also need food and water to live, but unlike plants, which plants make their own. You see, it says that unlike plants which make their own food, animals feed themselves by eating plants or other animals. So animals, they cannot produce their own food. Unless we eat outside food, we cannot survive. Whereas plants, they don't eat outside food except some cannibal plants which catches insects and all in its leaves and they eat. Most of them, they produce food by absorbing, means through their roots. They produce their own thing. So if we go through all, we get confused what to include, what not to include. So to make it simple for all of you, this is for a junior section, so be attentive. We will not include birds, fish and insects in animal. We will include, like let us say, amphibians like tortoise, turtles and all. And we will not include insects, but lizards, if you want, if you get the opportunity to shoot, we will include. But dogs, elephants, and means whether it is a goat, rabbit, mouse, everything, it all comes under animal care, means our theme this time. So this is a white tiger. Now animals, it is not necessary, even domestic animals will come under animal section, and naturally means wild animals will come under animal section. Birds will not come under animal section, we will not include this. Like let us say bird, we are not including bird, but a bird simply like this means will not be very interesting unless like a peacock is dancing or flying in action. If you capture, then only you would have made everything. But simple bird will not, like simple fish like this doesn't make. But bird and fish we are not including, or next is the reptile. These three we are not including in our animal theme this time. Okay? Now let us say dog. I was telling a simple dog standing like this. No doubt exposure is good. It is a sharp picture, clear picture. But does it look interesting? No. So it is simple, like we see a picture of a dog in a book, it looks like that. Now, you see, this cannot be true. This picture, this is digitally created with the help of artificial intelligence. Why? There are two reasons. First thing, it is looking fake. That is. Second thing is, only human being with out of entire animal kingdom, only human being is bestowed with the power to smile. We show our happiness by smiling. No other animals can smile. When we show teeth and smile or laugh and we show teeth, it is a symbol of happiness or pleasure. But in animal kingdom, if we are showing teeth, it is for confrontation or challenging for fight. That is why in wildlife photography, or when you are in jungle, or when you are looking at animal, if you laugh and show teeth, they take it as a challenge or as if you are challenging for a fight rather than you are happy looking at them. So don't show your teeth when you are confronting an animal. Animal, they take the teeth as a challenge or aggressiveness. So what is a temple? A temple is a building. That means it is a structure. So without structure, we will not consider as a temple. First. Second, that people use for worshipping gods or for other religious purposes. So there has to be a deity. If there is no deity in that structure, it will not be considered as a temple. So there has to be a god where we go and worship, then only it will be considered as a temple. The houses of worship in many ancient religions were called temples, like Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam and several other religions today also have temples. The architecture or building style of temples varies from place to place. So that means temple are not only, we are not saying Hindu temple, we are saying temples. So that means our mosques and churches also will come under temple, because people go there to worship. Okay, so temples, mosque, churches, or means even Buddhist monastery, or let us say gurudwaras for Sikhs, any community where people go to worship will be considered as temples. Let us say this image. You have all seen this? Where is it? Kailashgiri. Do you worship there? Is there a building on it? So this is not a picture, it will not qualify under the theme temple, because we don't worship, there is no building around it, so this is not a temple. So don't shoot picture like this. Got it? Next, this is a mosque. Yes, people are still worshipping. We have very ancient mosque, means historical mosque in Vizag, and there are many, but don't shoot just like that. Try to get some interesting picture, somebody with puja thali entering into a temple, or some activities, some rituals happening in front of a temple, but backside the temple should be there. If the temple is not there, it is only a ritual, it comes under candid photography or portraiture, not in temple photography. In Vizag there are many interesting temples with different kind of rituals you will see. This is, anybody can tell me which deity is this? Yeah, our Kanak Durga temple in one town area. So here, when the temple started, means I had been seeing it since last 40 years. Earlier there was no coverage, no temple on this. It was open on the road. Now they have developed it. So the temple is not very impressive. So such deity, which means originally was without having a building around it, but thousands and thousands people come to worship there. So this will be considered as a temple. There are very rare special places like this which we will consider as temples. Now this is, anybody can tell me which place is this? Bhojanakunda. So Bhojanakunda, in Vizag we have lot of Buddhist monuments, very rare monuments, right from 2000 years before Christ, BC. 2000 BC means the origin of Buddhism. From that day we have Buddhist places here, monuments are there. But Bhojanakunda is one This is that place, the cave. Next. Yeah. If you go there, if you enter into the cave, there is actually this is a stupa, but people are worshipping it as a Shivalinga. People are coming and worshipping there. Please see the next picture. Yeah, you see, people come there and worship. So we may consider, this is only one place I saw out of all these 6 places in Vizag. This one place I see that people are coming to worshipping, for worshipping. So on Shivratri day, there is a big mela there and people worship. So this we will consider as a temple. It was like this. Few years back, government has made it or under conservation. So that is why we see. Once on Buddha Purnima day, thousands of Buddhist monks, they come here to pray. Because again, it is not a permanent structure, there is no deity and it is not a regular affair. So we will not consider this worshipping as a temple. This is again one day affair only. This, anybody can tell me where it is? It is the health arena under Kailashgiri, the health arena where people go to walk. They have installed some places where you can do exercise and all, do meditation, yoga and all, but this will not be considered as a temple. You see this. How big this must be? Can you imagine? This is hardly a 1 feet idol. It is just opposite Novotel Hotel, a simple outside it is there, you will not even notice. It is because of a creative angle of taking. I go for a walk every day, I noticed it, I took this picture with my cell phone. So it is hardly 1 feet and very simple thing, and it is outside. So, and you can see people worship there, but there is no building, so this will not be a temple. Visakhapatnam again is a place which has shown this harmony between all the religion. In Visakhapatnam only we have a temple, a mosque and a church in close by 3 hills in one area. In other places you will not find this. We are a glowing example of religious harmony of different religion. So this picture of course means the only angle we get is from the sea. We don't get this angle from other places, all 3 are not seen together. From the sea only it is seen. So if you can take a boat, cross the channel, you can get a picture like this. All this you are seeing is 500 rupee notes. In one town area there is a Durga temple. During Durga Puja, during Dasara, all the jewelers and people of that area, whatever cash they have, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, they bring it and they keep it around the god. They decorate the goddess with notes only, currency only. Maybe the entire temple will be spilling over like with currency. They feel that if they get the blessing of goddess by keeping their currency there, the currency will manifold, multiply. So that is the belief. It is an interesting belief. So, but now there is no Dasara, at least this year you will not get it. So the temple are very simple like that. So gate of the temple, because this is only entrance gate, will not be considered as a temple. Yeah, this is the same place where I said people they display their currency. Then means together hundreds and hundreds of ladies, they sit down to do puja together in the same temple. Coming Dasara, you can visit that temple. It is when you are one town road, almost in the end, right hand side, you will find this temple. Yeah, Simhachalam. The moment we think about temples in Visakhapatnam, first thing comes to our mind is Simhachalam, next Kali temple or something like that. So Simhachalam, yeah, you see this is daytime and the next is night view. So it gives excellent night, it is illuminated and gives us a beautiful picture in the night. This is a church in Yeah, this is church during Xmas. This is on the way to Aruku. Okay, so these are, now it is clear what is the temple, what you are going to shoot. Yeah, so till now senior people were having fun, so now it is their turn. Okay, you have two themes, one is reflection and one is on the spot contest. On the spot contest, either we will announce today or it will be a surprise. So what is a reflection? Our physics say that the incident, in fact reflection, without reflection of light we cannot see things. How do we see things? The light falls on the subject, reflects, and our eye catches that, and that is how we see. But today what we are looking at is a reflection of object on shiny object. So what is a reflection is, seniors please have attention. Reflection is when light bounces back off, and if the surface is shiny like a polished metal, water, mirror or glass, the light will reflect at the same angle as it hit the surface. This is a very interesting picture. Reflection of the tree in the water and moon is there. So award winning, very interesting picture of reflection. Now you are going in boat. The reflection you can see, this will also qualify as reflection. Okay? Now this, it will qualify as reflection or not? Both way your heads are moving. You say yes, why it will qualify for reflection? Yes, trees and clouds, they are reflecting on the water, so this will also qualify for reflection. Next, this one? Yes. Why it will qualify for reflection? Tell me. No. This is shade, not reflection. If it is reflection, it would have been to your side. So this is a shade. So this will not qualify for reflection. Got it? But this one will qualify for reflection. So for this you may go out to shoot trees and see, or even in the house also you can create very, very creative pictures of reflection. You will see many. Next. So what you can do, you can put a glass or mirror and keep object on that, interestingly arrange them, and you can shoot. That will make nice, interesting reflection pictures. Next. Yeah, you can take your friends there, ask them to dance and take picture on the beach. This is also reflection of a boat. Next. This is how you can create reflection pictures. So you can make it little more interesting by inverting the reflection without showing the main subject. It is only the reflection. This will also qualify for reflection. Now listen, how do you get that picture? Please see the earlier one. The earlier one. Yeah, this picture if you want to take, how do you get this picture? The next. Next. Yeah, your camera has to be, now on the road after rain, you get such pools of water. So if you take your camera down, it will like a huge reflecting surface. From your angle it may not be. Many times you can take a bottle of water and put it on the road or on any subject to create reflection. I will show you still easier way how to get reflection. Yeah, you see this is reflection of clouds. Yeah, see this. It is only the rail of train, the rail line, train. and because of regular movement of train, it is a metal, polished metal, so it is reflecting the subject. So this is interesting. So you should, this is simple, we see every day. See ideas, but create yourself. Don't download and submit that picture, you will be caught. See the images in net and get the ideas and try to create that at home and take picture. Okay? Yeah, this is also you can create at home, very artistic. You see, it is the arrangement, rhythm in the picture that has made it interesting. Next. These are all you can create at home. That is why simple pictures but interesting and artistic pictures. Next. Yeah. The mirror and you see, there is a car parked there. On the bonnet of the car, the reflection of the background of Novotel Hotel. This is also reflection. You see, this also cell phone is used for the reflection of the background, that monument. This is, the photographer has kept a mirror on the lawn and asked somebody to stand behind it with the sky as the background. This is also interesting. This is a little difficult. We have to use glycerin on that so that it will not drip. And if whatever is behind that, that makes interesting reflection on the water drop. This is a little difficult but very creative. Yes. Now, rather than taking only reflection picture, you can create mood or stories with the help of reflection. What does it show? The earlier picture, what does it show? Somebody's life is shattered, dreams are shattered, somebody has failed, he feels as if his life or her life is totally shattered. So how do you create an effect of shattering in photography? This picture is taken where you see the next slide, like this. Keep some broken mirror in front of your camera and shoot the reflection of a face that will look as if the person is, his life is shattered. Okay? So this is again, rather than reflection, he has become little more creative. I can tell you that a simple place like our fishing harbor, you can make a beautiful portfolio of reflection just by capturing the reflection of boats in water. You can make a portfolio and get international honors. I will show you 5-6 of the reflection of these boats. Next, you see this, it looks like painting, like abstract painting. Got it? Seniors.
Sir, where in Vizag can we have good pictures of reflections? Like, can we find any ponds in Vizag?
Anywhere you have water or metal or glass, you will find reflection. It need not, even inside your house. I have shown. You can reflection anywhere, even the tiles are reflecting. So everywhere you will get reflection. If you don't have a shiny object, you have a shiny object in your pocket. You have a cell phone, so you can create a reflection right here. So if you want, nowadays many buildings, also that picture is not there. I had taken a picture, one side is Kursura, our submarine, the other side is Tu-142 with a metallic exterior. So when this Kursura at night time, it was lit during our this Navy day, they put serial lights. Early morning or late evening when they light it, the reflection happens in that Tu-142. But that is only once or twice they do it in a year. So, but I am telling you, interesting. So suddenly you are passing that way, you see this beautiful phenomena, you get down to take a picture. But anywhere you go, morning to evening, whether you go to, rather in sea, you will only get reflection of the sun when it rises. Reflection doesn't make very interesting picture, but in very ordinary situation you get interesting reflection picture. So don't go to a particular place to take, keep your mind open and start looking at things. You will while going home you will find many places where there is reflection, interesting reflections.
Sir, and is it okay if I edit the image with like add tinted contrast? Edit. Can I edit the image with tinted contrast? Yeah.
Editing, but you see, it is a picturing, means a photography of reflection. But the one or two Photoshop work we have shown here, that shows mastery not only in photography, in thinking, visualizing and executing. So that is good. Yes, that editing is acceptable. Such, because that is the product of a very, very fertile mind, creative mind, and it does justice to our theme. It is acceptable. Yeah. Any more questions?
How to take a photo without knowing
Not to take a picture without any material, because unless there is a material it will not reflect, unless there is a reflecting material it will not reflect. So take a picture, it don't submit it under reflection.
Sir, can we use the panorama mode? Can we use the panorama mode? Panorama mode.
Most of our cameras has a panorama mode. You know how to take a panorama. But in panorama, it will be difficult to create a reflection, because your reflecting surface also has to be panoramic. If you need a big water body, want to take a panorama, no problem. You can use panorama also.
So we basically have normal photos. I mean, we already be having normal mobile settings. It's like that. No one will be having good cameras in their hands and they cannot take good pictures. So at that time, by the pro cam mode, can we take the photos for the reflection?
Camera they don't have.
Without using a good camera, can we take pictures?
A camera never takes a picture. It is the man, the person behind the camera who takes the picture. The camera has not even 5% role in a creative picture. It is the brain behind the camera which takes the picture or creates the picture. So, a good camera or a bad camera, it will affect the resolution of the image or sharpness of the image, but it will not change the idea of the execution. So, now most of these pictures what I have shown is like shot with my cell phone. You need not, naturally drone picture you cannot take with cell phone, there are few limitations, but in most of the situation, any camera you have, whether it is a cell phone, whether it is a pocket camera or it is a DSLR, even if I give you a camera to somebody which is 5 lakhs, they cannot get a good picture. They can get a sharp picture, they can get a well exposed picture, but not a creative picture. Creation is not done by the camera, it is done by the photographer. Okay, the angle you select, from where you will take, how you compose, what you decide to take, that is not done by the camera, it is done by the photographer. So don't feel that you don't have a good camera and you cannot take a good picture. It is not the camera at all, it is the person behind the camera.
Namaste, I am Sri B.K, of grade 10. I am here to propose the word of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Agrawal sir for the wonderful tips and suggestions to enlighten our creative minds with his unique and aesthetic photography skills and techniques. I request all the students to implement these very bright ideas and tips along with our photographic skills to create a beautiful and a creative picture. I thank Director Sir for giving us this amazing opportunity to interact with such an eminent personality. Thank you.